Hey guys, how's it going? It's Bill Moore. Okay, it's that time of the month again where I review another special reserve hot sauce from Drew's Chili Company, Chef Andrew Jacobson. Now, if you've been following my reviews over the months, you know that Drew introduces and releases a very limited edition special reserve hot sauce each and every month. He loves to be creative. He does something different and unique each and every month with his flavor profiles. He uses unique peppers that you won't find in any other hot sauces. He uses unique ingredients as well, usually one or two in his flavor profiles that I like to talk about that are very unique that you won't find in other hot sauces, and it's the case with this one as well. This is Drew's Chili Company's SB7J Poblano Paradiso hot sauce. Now, Paradiso means paradise or heavenly, and he also gets creative with his titles, as you can see there. Well, let's go ahead and get into this one. I'm going to read the side. It says, "Warning, hot. This isn't your average Verde style hot sauce. We introduce SB7J Poblano Paradiso hot sauce, featuring red and yellow versions of the hybrid chili." That's the SB7J. That is a cross between the Scotch bonnet and the 7-pot Jonah. Two awesome peppers. I love those peppers. We have taken the freshest tomatillos and poblanos and thoughtfully blended them with garlic-infused sea salt, organic cane sugar, fresh limes, cilantro, and quality extra virgin olive oil. Enjoy, Drew. Okay, now listen, he also signs the bottles. That's very cool. Thank you, Drew. Okay, well, let's get into the ingredients on this one. Now listen, we start off with fresh red and yellow SB7J chilies. Once again, the cross between Scotch bonnets and the 7-pot Jonah. Okay. Then we have roasted poblanos, roasted tomatillos. Now here's one of the unique ingredients that stood out to me. Champagne vinegar. Not apple cider, not white distilled, but champagne vinegar. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Garlic infused sea salt, fresh lime juice, organic cane sugar, fresh cilantro, extra virgin olive oil, and we finish it up with some lime zest. Okay, so check out this one, guys. Now, it does come across with the nice green color as a Verde style hot sauce. Looks like you can see bits and pieces of the cilantro in there, possibly the garlic as well, or maybe those some seeds, but probably not seeds. But some of these ingredients in there, the garlic, the cilantro, maybe some pieces of the pepper. This one, now what Drew does so well is he really finishes his sauce. He tightens everything up. He really makes an awesome hot sauce that he really takes time and attention to how it looks as well. And he's got a look on this one that is kind of a Verde style. It's not completely chopped like a Verde salsa, Verde style hot sauce, but a little bit different than some of his other ones. Not completely smooth and pureed up, but you can see the bits and pieces in there like that. Check that out. Okay. Now here's where this particular hot sauce kind of threw me for a loop a little bit because it smells nothing like I thought it was going to smell like. This one comes across, I was expecting, okay, roasted tomatillos, roasted poblanos, the cilantro, the lime. I was thinking, okay, I'm going to get that roasted Verde style tart, Verde's green smelling aroma. And I didn't get that, so I have to be honest. At the first, I was kind of a little bit disappointed, but I don't give up. I take time with Drew sauces because he does what he does intentionally. He does what he does on purpose in making his sauces. I hope that makes sense what I'm saying. But anyway, this one I get something different. I get a sweetness. I get a lime sweetness to it. Not candy sweet, but just a very unique sweetness to this one. Not overly sweet, but just something unique. So I'm not getting what I expected from a Verde style sauce. I'm not getting the roasted peppers, the tart, sour vinegariness of the Verde style sauce. I'm not getting that super rich green flavor or aroma with the cilantro and so forth. But this one's really different. It's very unique. So I think the more I took my time with this one, I think it's the champagne vinegar that is really adding something unique and making this one a little bit different. Now, if you know your vinegars, you know the champagne vinegar is made from champagne. It's made from champagne grapes that are used before they reach that second stage of fermentation, where it reaches the fizzy, bubbly stage. So it produces a vinegar that is completely different from white distilled or apple cider vinegar. Champagne vinegar is less acidic, it's less sour, it's more delicate, it's more smooth. It kind of has a light, fruity, sweet, effervescent type aroma, and I think that that's what's doing this for me. Along with the cane sugar, this one's coming across as a little bit sweet, so it's kind of toned down what I was expecting from a Verde style sauce. Kind of toned down the tart, sour Verde style roasted pepper type aroma. That's the best way to describe it. So very unique aroma. All right, well, let's go ahead and get into this one. And consistency, as you can see, once again, his sauces have a nice pour to them, a nice look to them. They're not liquidy, but they're really a finished product. Okay, here we go. Now this one, once again, I was slightly disappointed in the flavor, because I was expecting more of a Verde, more of a roasted pepper flavor, more cilantro and things like that. But this one completely does it differently, and and that's what he was doing. It says this is not your average Verde. This is something different. So I think the champagne vinegar softened things up a bit. Now you get an immediate, pretty strong, burn starting from that hybrid, the SB7J chilies that are in here. But a nice sweetness, not too sweet, but a nice lime notes as well, and that's coming both from the lime juice and the lime zest that is in here. So once again, that's the best way to describe it. So if you're thinking a Verde style sauce that's going to be strong pepper flavor, strong lime, strong sour, more tart vinegar notes, this is not that particular type of sauce. This is completely unique, something completely different. I have to say, it's not one of my favorites from Drew. I like some of his other ones a little bit better, but I know that it's an excellent product. He's just doing something a little bit different. But I have to be honest, I prefer a Verde style sauce to be more the traditional way, to be not as sweet, but to be that nice, strong roasted pepper, cilantro, lime type flavor. But this one's very unique, very different. And once again, I think that the only way to describe it is that champagne vinegar, really a brilliant choice to do something different, to do something unique. And I think that's really adding something different to this particular Verde style, or Drew's take on this Verde style sauce. Let me show you what I put on this, guys. I put this on some breakfast burritos. I like a Verde style sauce on eggs, so it worked very well on that. It was just fantastic. So check it out, guys. This will be released September the 1st, unless Drew does it a little bit earlier. So make sure you check that out. I would say heat on this one, I would give it a 5. It's right there in the medium. It's not super, super hot. So it's very manageable. But once again, something different. Not as green tasting, more of a little bit of a sweetness, a nice lime note to it. With the peppers and the other ingredients, that's kind of toning down the sharpness of or sourness of a regular Verde style sauce. More smooth as well, so something really, really different, but very tasty as well. Drew, thank you so much for sending it. Guys, I will put the link in the description for how you can get this sauce. Check him out on Facebook as well. Follow him there, give him a like, and once again, this will also be released September the 1st, so make sure you get a bottle of it. All right, Drew, thank you so much for sending it. I appreciate it. And everybody, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for a lot more. And until the next time, enjoy the burn. We'll see you guys later.